What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and if you know me, you know how much I love retro consoles. One thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to basically convert all my retro consoles over to HDMI. The reason behind that, of course, is because I wanted to get everything onto one TV. I have a 55-inch 4K television. I'm basically trying to get everything to that. I mean, granted, I do have a CRT television. It's not that I don't like using it, because I actually do like using it. It's just that, of course, CRT TVs take up some room. But not only that, the whole goal is to basically get everything eventually to HDMI. Of course, I have already gotten the Super NT by Analog, so my Super Nintendo is technically HD. I also have my GameCube with the GC HD by Eon, so that looks absolutely fantastic. So does the Super NT. So I wanted to go ahead and do it, and also the Analog is bringing out the Mega SG for the Sega to be an HDMI as well too. So I'm definitely excited for that. So I wanted to go ahead. There's a new product out here that I actually got from John Riggs here. He did a video about it. I want to go ahead and check it out here and see for myself. I like it. And it is an HDMI cable here for the Sega Dreamcast. There is one out already. It's been out for a while now by Pound, who also made an original Xbox One. They've also just recently made a PlayStation 2 HDMI cord as well too. The reason why I didn't go with Pound, they're about the same price. This one runs $27.99. The Pound one runs $29.99, so it's not the price here. The reason why I didn't pick up the Pound one is because it's not compatible with the certain Elgato that I use, which is the Elgato HD. It's the one I currently use here, and it is not compatible with that. And yes, I don't use my Elgato all the time. It's not going to be sitting around, capturing footage a lot. I do want to do streams and such as well too, and capture footage for this video and such, utilizing that. So, and not only that, I've heard some issues with the Pound as far as compatibility, which we're going to get to here as well too. So I want to take a look at this one here today. Just like I said, this one runs $27.99 on Amazon. Basically, there's no additional power supply needed for this as well too. What you're going to do is you're actually just going to take the actual AV, or the port here that goes to your AV out connection on your Dreamcast. You're going to hook it up to that. There's a little port here, a little box that does all the work that you're actually going to hook up the HDMI to and hook that to your television. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what all we get inside. And yeah, John Riggs was talking about it too. The box is very generic, right? Reminds me of like the old when you go to a store, it says like pancake mix or whatnot here, or sugar, I mean, there's nothing else on it. So here's this here, so we'll go ahead and unbox it here and take a look at it. It came from a company called like Auron. It's A-U-R-O-N, or Auron, or whatever it is, Auron. So go ahead and unbox it here. So here's the actual little unit here. So this is all it is. Like I mentioned, here's an HDMI port. You're gonna hook the HDMI to that, hook it to your television. This here is what's gonna do all the work. On the other end, you do have a AV port here. It's gonna go to your Dreamcast. Now this is actually going to mimic or read VGA as well too, so you need to make sure that your television is also compatible with, I believe, 640 by 480. So mine is, like I said, because the GC HD is the same way here as well too, so you want to make sure it's compatible with that. And also there's some games out there that's not actually compatible with VGA as well too, since this basically puts out a VGA signal to a degree. And there are some games that's not compatible, so we're going to take a look at a couple of those games and see how they work as well too. It does come with an HDMI cord here, so just a basic HDMI, got little caps on it. So all you get in here is literally HDMI cord, and you get the actual adapter here as well too. That's going to go to your Sega Dreamcast. So here's that here. Oh, there's something inside here. Oh, just a little instruction booklet here. So yeah, so it's pretty much just going to show you exactly what I was telling you, how it's going to hook up here. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's take a look at this. Like I said, the biggest things you need to understand is that your TV has to be able to read the 640 by 480. I believe my TV actually will automatically put this at 720 by 480p. I believe it is. I'll take a look at it and see here. If not, I'll have to do some adjusting as well too. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's do some capture footage and let's take a look and see how this baby works. Alright, guys, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and kick this off at Marvel vs. Capcom 2. The Dreamcast screen looks pretty good here. The start of the screen looks awesome. It looks crisp. Alright, here we go. So far, so good. Not too bad. Looks like the brightness might be off a little bit. Maybe it's my TV. So let's go ahead and jump into this here. We'll skip over a lot of this stuff. Alright, so here we go. So yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Press start button. It looks pretty crisp right now as far as the font and stuff goes. It just As you can tell in the middle there, it looks really bright for some reason. I don't know, man. I probably gotta do some adjusting. No, I hit the wrong button. There we go. I love this game. This game is a lot of fun. I have both of them. I really like this one a lot more though. So, alright. So, I don't know. It does look better than AV. It's still a little fuzzy. Like I said, it's not gonna do any kind. This is not gonna do any kind of upscaling whatsoever. It's just basically gonna allow me to be able to play my Dreamcast on an HDMI television. But it is supposed to smooth it out a little bit too, because you're going from AV to HDMI. So it will indeed do that. But the colors just look a little off. I mean, they don't look ridiculously horrible, but they do look a little different. The whites look really bright for some reason here. We'll give it a game and check it out here and see. As I can see in the font here, little font boxes on the turbo and normal, it looks a little bit brighter than normal. And I don't have a VGA port on my television. Most modern televisions nowadays don't have. Yeah, see how bright it looks? They don't have VGA ports on their televisions. I do have a couple TVs in the house that definitely do have it, but this one in particular does not. So I'm playing on a 4K 55-inch television here. So yeah, the colors, it just looks really freaking bright. Even the background here, even the stage, just looks bright. Spider-Man looks really almost too bright, and Venom just looks like a really bright blue. So I don't know. It's not. I don't notice anything like any kind of lag or anything or whatnot. But yeah. So all right. So now we're gonna jump into Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This game is a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy this game. I picked this game up for fairly cheap at Disc Replay a while back here, so heard a lot of good things about it. Alright, so kinda love the animation here. I didn't like these movies whatsoever. I didn't really care for them, but this game's actually a really fun racer. Got your boy, Anakin. Alright, let's see. I'm just trying to look. I'm basically looking at the colors right now and such, because like I said, I've noticed a lot of issues with the brightness of this. I want to go ahead and take a look here. So, but as far as the quality goes, it does look pretty smooth. I mean, it looks a little better, or a lot better, opposed to the AV stuff's just not as blurry. So that's good. If the color issue was fixed, it'd just be a lot better. So I might have to contact this company. I'm not familiar with them. So the pound cables, they sold a lot of them. They're trusted, as far as I know. They got a pretty good review on Amazon. So I may give them a shout as well too after I try this one, if it does not satisfy me. Alright, gotta love the loading screens. We'll eventually get into the game here. So wow, see, that is saturated horribly. Look how bright white that is. I am gonna actually hook my AV cables back up to my TV as well too. It's gonna look bad as far as the reigning champion of the bunker. But I'm mainly looking at the color right now because this just looks off, horribly bright white. This game is just so fun. It's a really fun racer. If you like Hydro Thunder, so didn't care for the movies like I mentioned, but the game was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna probably stop playing this because it just looks like the sun is like on my face. We're gonna jump into something like that. Let's take a look at something else. Alright, so now we got Hydro Thunder. I know that this one has some VGA problems with the pound and such as well too. So, and yep. Alright.
Far eastern land across
now we're
the
jumping
sea.
into Shenmue here, and as you can tell from the
A
Hydro
young
Thunder,
man
it
who
literally
has
just
yet
crashed.
to know
It
his
just literally said no
potential.
input, and it just didn't work in my actual
This
Dreamcast.
potential
Just
is a
didn't do this,
power
it
that
stopped
could
moving,
either
and my
destroy
game capture
him
stopped
or
as well, too,
realize
so
his will.
the system kept going, but yeah, the game pretty much just crashed.
His
So
courage
Hydro
shall
Thunder is
deter-
not compatible with this particular HDMI cord. So now we're jumping into Shenmue 1, which is a great game. I love this game. And see how there's those bright whites again. They're back. Wow, that is like ridiculous. I'm going to adjust. I'm going to do some adjusting with my television as well here too, and I will update it when this video is over here. But all these captures are over with, so alright, let's go ahead and start game without a memory. Okay. What's going on? Okay, so I'm creating a file here. So yeah, so they recently released this game, Shenmue 1 and 2. on the PS4 and the Xbox One as well too. So definitely a fun game. Actually, for the Sega Dreamcast, was actually graphically, a great game. I mean, definitely as far as graphic-wise goes. So let's go ahead and let's jump into this game here. So here we go. November 29th, 1986. I was 3 years old. Saturday at 4 p.m. One more hour, and we would have had WCW Saturday Night for you wrestling fans out there. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just when we get in those bright, like the sun, or we get to like bright parts of the scenes and such. So as you can see, the white shirt even. So there's the actual car. Okay, that looks good. All right, so not bad right now. That does look good though. The sharpness and such does look a lot better here. And like I said, I will play this game on with the AV cords, the composite, the generic AV cables that come with the console. Back in the day, though, AV was a big deal, though, right? So you were able to step up from the RF adapter. So I was used to using those.
Right,
so
but
definitely step up. So. All right, guys. As you can see, this is basically Shenmue. This is what it looks like.
My father.
HDMI cable. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this right now. We're gonna jump into it, and we're gonna go over what I thought of these. So let's go ahead and let's finish up this scene here, and let's jump into my thoughts here. So. Okay, so as you can see, I'm a little disappointed. I actually, as soon as I got done doing these capture videos, I went back and I actually hooked up my composite cables, the old traditional, red, yellow, and white cords to my television. And yes, it was fuzzy, but the colors looked a lot better as well too. There's something about this thing, like you saw in the videos, that for me, the brightness was ridiculous. I even tried adjusting my brightness and stuff on the television as well too to kind of bring it down, and it just looked really horrible. I just can't explain how bad it looked. The quality, honestly, it looked a little bit sharper. The colors were a little more vibrant, like the darker colors and such as well too. I hooked up the AV, the startup screen, the Dreamcast startup screen. Our screen was actually all blurry and such. Not too bad, but it was pretty bad. But compared to this here, this actually did make it look a lot more sharp. But guys, I can't justify this thing that much because really, it's not that great. Like I said, hook up the composite. The colors looked a lot better. It wasn't as bright. I did indeed hook my Dreamcast back up to my CRT television as well too, which looks phenomenal. That's the way you need to play it, guys. If you have a CRT television, you need to just play it on there, because no matter how hard we try, like I said before on several other things, this is not actually upscale. This is not upscale anything. All it's going to do is basically allow you to transfer everything from to HDMI to the television. That way you can play it on a more modern television. It's not going to do any kind of upscaling or nothing like that. It's not like the GC HD. It's completely different. It's not for $27.99, $30, whatever. I expect a lot more. I may try the pound because, like I said, I do indeed want to get all my consoles on HDMI. So I will probably try the pound one here, maybe do a review on that and check it out. But for this right here, and the compatibility issues as well too, I didn't have any major issues with the games I had. I tried a whole bunch of them, off the stream here or off the video as well too. The only one I really had problems with was Hydro Thunder. Basically, what happened, as you saw in the video, when I turned it on, it just had no signal input as well too. So that's really all it did. So I did not read that, mainly because it has VGA issues as well too. So again though, guys, I really can't recommend this right now, just because I don't know if you've had problems with it before. If you have this, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. I messed around with the settings and such on the television. I just couldn't get it to look good. So the brightness was just ridiculous, and I don't know, I couldn't get it to work. So let me know what you guys think here of the video down below. If you have one of these or you plan on picking one up, let me know what you guys think here too. So as of right now though, I cannot recommend this thing. I recommend just using a CRT television if you can. And like I mentioned, even the freaking AV cables, which are horrible usually, actually looked a little bit better as far as color goes with this, or against this as well too. So once again, guys, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying happy gaming.